The Roundtable is powered by Patreon, including supporters like Kaylee, who wanted to shout out her friend, Jace Pyro, a gaming content creator and streams quite a bit on Twitch. He's laid back and Australian, so he sports the superior of accents. He plays Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pixelmon, Fortnite, CSGO, Uncharted, and anything else you request. He's very interactive with viewers and is quite the character. Check him out, link to his YouTube and Twitch in the description. If you want to support us and have your own brand shout out on the channel, join the Roundtable on Patreon. Shoutouts are our highest tier. Welcome back to Crystal Clear on the Roundtable. I'm Ostrich Vox, and I know we've had our fair share of topics of White Diamond on this channel, considering the fact she's only had a solid minute of screen time, but I want to bring discussion of this character out of retirement to talk about one thing that I feel is very important. A detail I've seen some people point out, something that was brought to my attention at New York Comic Con, but I have yet to have seen anyone actually speculate on this detail. And that has everything to do with White Diamond's look. The way she's literally drawn in the Steven Universe art style. Now, when you look at any other Steven Universe character, they are drawn with solid lines and filled in accordingly. This is a nice contrast to the backgrounds of the show, which is drawn with a bit more rough or jagged look to it, and the backgrounds tend to adopt the color outside the lines method. This isn't a dig by any means. The backgrounds of Steven Universe are breathtaking, and the choice of color in and out of lines was clearly a creative decision, one that pays off and is very crucial to what I'm about to say, because the same method of coloring in and out of lines is exactly how White Diamond is drawn and filled in. White Diamond's body, excluding her radiating head, and possibly arms and hands if you want to go off your mother in mind, is drawn and colored in the exact same ways as the show's background. But what could this mean? Obviously, it separates White Diamond from the rest of the diamonds, but everything with White Diamond is so intricate that it has to serve a purpose other than just looking cool. Now, when Legs from Homeworld first released on the internet, a lot of fans suggested that maybe this wasn't the actual White Diamond, that this was a projection. So perhaps her being illustrated in the background art style is a way to prove this theory? I'm not so sure. I don't see the point in having a dramatic build to White Diamond only to go, oh wait, that's not actually White Diamond, it's just a projection or recording. She's not actually that huge. That's just my own personal taste. I think it'd be a huge bait and switch that is rather unnecessary and takes away from the mystique of White Diamond. However, it does give me a different idea. Pearl remarked earlier in Legs from the Homeworld that White Diamond is not like any other gem. She's not even like Yellow Diamond and Blue Diamond. Aside from being the diamond of all, the master of masters, how can they effectively separate White Diamond from the other gems? What makes her special? Because being humongous can only get you so far. Well, let's think of a gem's basic form. When you look at all the amethyst, all the rubies, all the sapphires, or all the paradots and aquamarines we saw when Steven arrived on Homeworld in Pink Diamond's ship. Sure, they all have different quote-unquote appearance modifiers to distinguish them. The Ruby Squad is by far the best example of this, but ultimately, gems of the same cut share the basic fundamental design. And while gems can shapeshift, they can only hold their shapeshifted form for so long before giving out, suffering repercussions from burnout. And even though I like to imagine the stronger the gem, the more of a grasp they would have on their shapeshifting abilities, no gem could hold said shapeshifting for an extended period of time. Not indefinitely, because then they would be out of their intended mold, which, as Jasper stated in Earthlings, is a sin amongst gem kind. But this may be where White Diamond is different. What would separate White Diamond from all the other gems? Well, while every other gem has her own intended form, the White Diamond we see is not her true form, but a humanoid form she chooses to be more familiar among her other diamonds and her people. This would explain why her body is drawn in the same style as a background, because that's not her actual form. People have thrown out the idea that White Diamond could be a star, and that's why she's always radiating. I personally believe that could be a possibility, but I would not be surprised if that wasn't the case either. I do think White Diamond was created differently than all the other gems. She's an entity all of her own, that even the other diamonds can't compare to. And this means that White Diamond could take on any form she pleases, for an indefinite amount of time. Perhaps her true form is just a bunch of stars, but maybe she can turn into a dragon, or any amount of weird alien Lovecraft creatures. I just think dragons are really cool. After all, gems had to get their shapeshifting abilities from somewhere. What better place for that to originate from than their own creator? But unlike their creator, White Diamond, they can't hold it for as long as they want. There will always be physical limits and constraints to shapeshifting for them. And by creator, I mean the same way that, Yellow Diamond, Blue Diamond, and to an extent Pink Diamond created all of these gems. I'm assuming White Diamond was the beginning of it all. Whether or not White Diamond and the other diamonds were created by someone else, something else, is something that we've talked about before, and we just have to wait and see, if they ever dare to touch on that subject. Guys, with White Diamond, the sky is truly the limit. Or in this case, the galaxy? All I know is this interesting design detail was definitely done with a purpose. And that's what I believe this purpose could be. This form is not her true form. Although one last possibility I want to throw out there is that perhaps whenever White Diamond is doing this T-pose, assumably either holding Homeworld together or drawing power from Homeworld, her body is drawn in this background style to show that she is one with the planet. But whenever she detaches, she'll be illustrated like any other character, with thick outlines and solid colors. But as always, these are just my thoughts and I want to hear yours. What do you think? Why is White Diamond's body illustrated in the background style? What hidden powers do you believe she could possess? Let us know in the comments below, or tweet your thoughts to me at OstrikVox or at Roundtable Vids. We're also on Instagram. If you want to help the Roundtable grow, support us on Patreon. Get access to exclusive perks. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please throw it a like, share, and if you're new here, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications to stay in the loop with all things Steven. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. OstrikVox, out.